Robert, welcome back to the latest news. Now we'll be talking the latest on Adrian Rabiot. We have some news on Garnacho, Sancho, as well as some other interesting things as well. Now again, the Adrian Rabiot links have started. If you all remember last season, we were heavily linked to signing Adrian Rabiot. I think he was at Juventus at the time. He's obviously now moved to Marseille, and I think he's had kind of a falling out with the kind of, I don't know, the manager or another player in Marseille, which again has caused him to kind of be leaving. And this is what Fabrizio has said on the Rabiot stuff. Rabiot's camp are proposing the opportunity to offer him to clubs, for example, Manchester United. He was a target many years ago, but in recent years not close. I'm not hearing anything concrete. He's going to be offered for 15 to 20 million euros, which is around 13 to 17 million pounds. So, listen, Rabiot, again, he's been linked to United before. For me personally, he's an alright midfielder. He's not the sort of midfielder that we need. He's past 30 now. He'd be on a lot of wages. Again, United will probably be used in the negotiation. And we will be thrown out there. But again, I don't think he should be joining Manchester United. In terms of the midfielder that we need, it has to be a dynamic midfielder who can control and dictate play. I've watched Rabiot, and he can do that. He's very good on the ball. He's just not good enough for the standard that we need. I think at 30 years old now, we can't afford to have a player like that at Manchester United. So yeah, the reports, and then the wide of the mark. Yes, it's coming from Fabrizio, who's very, very reliable. He will probably be offered to Manchester United, but I don't think anything will come of that. I think he'll stay at Marseille or move to a different club. It won't be Manchester United. Now, the next thing, Alejandro Garnacho. Now, we obviously seen yesterday, coming in from Sky, Chelsea value Garnacho at around 25 million. That is certainly very interesting. Again, United obviously value him at 50 and are reluctant to let him leave for anything less than that. What has been reported today and in the last few hours for Garnacho is very clear. He will not go to any other club. It is Chelsea or stay at Manchester United, even if he is out of the squad. For him, this is okay. Stay in there in training, see what happens. Yeah, he wants to stay at Chelsea. He wants to either stay at United and not play or go to Chelsea. He said he is not scared to stay out the Manchester United squad if he does not move to Chelsea. And from what I'm hearing, either he goes to Chelsea or he stays at Manchester United out of the squad. So he's not really fussed. I mean, he doesn't want to play for Manchester United. The fact that he's turned down approaches from Bayern Munich is very, very interesting, because I thought he would have went to them. But again, they've obviously signed Luis Diaz. They've got Elise. His game time will probably be limited there. They look at Chelsea. I don't know why it's his dream destination. I think they're a club who, again, listen, they're doing well. They've signed a lot of good attacking players. But you look at the players that they have. They have Gittins, Pedro Neto. They've obviously got Cole Palmer. They have got players there who can play out out wide. And I think for Garnacho, I don't think he would be a guaranteed starter in their team. But again, he wants to join them. Again, the only thing that's going to be a problem is the price. And again, listen, Manchester United are happy. I mean, in terms of they're not going to let him go for anything less than 50 million. And if he doesn't go, he will be playing in the reserves. So, yeah, I mean, for him, on a personal side, it's a World Cup year. He can very easily get into that Argentinian squad and has been. But again, because he's not playing, he wasn't selected for the last one. He won't be selected for the upcoming ones if he doesn't play. So realistically, he wants to push for that move to Chelsea as much as he can. And again, there's other windows of while that are open. You've obviously got the Saudi window, which doesn't close past September. You've got the Turkish window that closes on the 12th of September. So if the move to Chelsea doesn't materialise, which again Garnacho wants it to do, he's going to be staying at Manchester United next season. And it's not like he's on ridiculous wages, so I don't think United, if it's like a Sancho or Rashford in this scenario, who's on 200 plus K per week, it would be more different, because United would kind of have to force them out, because they just can't afford to pay a player that who's going to be just not even training. So with Garnacho, I think he's on around 50 grand a week. Again, will Amorim have to integrate him? Obviously, we've seen that. He did say if the valuation is not met, they will be integrated back into the team. Do I think that will happen with Garnacho? I mean, maybe. I mean, apparently there's some like legal thing where you have to kind of include him if he's contracted. But I think he'll just sat on the bench. I think it's over. We know it's been over for a while. He wants to move to Chelsea, so it's all about the next 12 days or 11 days or so, kind of figuring out a solution to get him out of the club and get him to Chelsea. That would be the ideal for all people involved. Now, on Sancho, again, AS Roma are happy to pay Sancho's wages demand of 7.8 million a season. It is his agent that is asking for high commissions, which are previously scared off Juventus and Atletico Madrid. So again, it's his agent that again is causing the problem. And again, that's probably been something that has been a problem for a while. Probably his agent. I mean, that's why he's getting all the money really, and why the deal is taking a long time. On Sancho, I just want him to leave when that happens. It'd be very, very positive, but yeah, at the moment, it doesn't look like he's going to go anywhere. His agent is demanding a lot of money. They are the problem. Due to them, the 25-year-old has not made a final decision about his future. The agent said to be demanding very high commission. So again, it just comes down to money. Now the last thing, although outgoing their priority, Manchester United officials remain keen on bringing Lemons in this summer. Ruben Amorim is a big admirer of providing the green light in July, and the player wants to move. So again, the player obviously wanting to move is key. He does want to join United. Again, he's a decent keeper. Again, it would all depend on whether Bayinda leaves or Onana, and then you do bring in Salah Lemons. It certainly is an interesting thing to talk about. I think we do need a goalkeeper, and I think he definitely is a priority position to bring in. Do I think it will happen? Probably not. I mean, there's been even more talks about Donnarumma, so yeah, let's see what happens there.